Good morning, my friends. This is Deepak Chopra. We are continuing our dialogue, our exchange, our discussion, our conversation on the nature of reality, on ultimate healing, ultimate homeostasis, going beyond existential anxiety, suffering, and the fear of death, which is really the basis of all religion, philosophy, and even scientific inquiry comes from the curiosity about the nature of reality. And today, what I'm sharing with you is the idea that reality, ultimate reality, who we are, which is also the return to the memory of wholeness and therefore ultimate healing, that this ultimate reality, which can be known by self-exploration or self-realization or self-inquiry or transcendence of thought, this ultimate reality cannot be known by a system of thought, any system of thought or any model of reality, including religion, including philosophy, and including science. Because I am, which is I am as awareness in which all experience occurs, including the experience of thought. I am is invisible. It is inconceivable. Once again, I am is invisible. It is inconceivable. Why is it inconceivable? Because it is formless. You cannot conceive anything that doesn't have a boundary. Formless. And because it's formless, it's also infinite. Being infinite, it is the source of all experience, including the experience of thought. So it cannot be accessed by thought since it is the producer or the source or the creator of thought. You cannot conceive ultimate reality or I am because you're the one that's conceiving it. You cannot imagine it because you're the one that's imagining. You cannot see it because you're the one that's seeing. You cannot hear it because you're the one that's hearing. You cannot taste it or smell it because you are present as fragrance and as flavor in that experience. That which cannot be seen, that which cannot be perceived, that which cannot be imagined, that which cannot be conceptualized, that which cannot be sensed, that which cannot be thought of, that which is irreducible, that which is fundamental, that which is without cause, that which is before time, that which is spaceless and timeless and borderless, cannot be known through a system of thought, because systems of thought are also its offspring. They are its creation. So how do we find ultimate reality? If we cannot find it through thinking or perceiving or conceiving or imagining or feeling or sensing, then how do we find it? We don't need to. We are it. We are the one that's looking. We are the one that's perceiving. We are the one that's sensing. We are the one that experiences ourselves as the experience of taste and smell and sensation and texture. You are experiencing yourself right now as that tree, as those paintings behind me, as me. You are experiencing yourself as the other, that which cannot be seen, but without which there is no seeing. You are that. How do you find it? There's no need to find it. You are it. It's like saying step into where you already are. It's like saying arrive where you are. And when we realize there's no point of arrival except here and now, no destination to reach except now, as the Zen people say, a good traveler has no definite plans and is not intent on arriving, because the point of arrival is already here and now. The point of arrival is always now. Then we don't need to discover ourselves. We just need to realize ourselves. Who am I? I am not anything that is conceivable or perceivable, because I'm the infinite source of all conceptions, all perceptions, all feelings, all images, all thoughts, and ultimately all experience that I call this body, this mind, this scenery. This body is also part of the scenery. The scenery is ever changing. The seer abides, not in the domain of space-time and causality, but as the source of the experience of space-time and causality. When we settle into who we are already holy, we are already healed. This is what ultimate healing is. Ultimate healing is transcendence of thought, the emergence of Platonic truth, goodness, beauty, harmony, love, compassion, joy, equanimity, and the loss of the fear of death. Because all these problems of human suffering come from not knowing who we are. As soon as you know yourself, that's your ticket to freedom. And you don't have to actually think your way to know yourself, or even feel your way to know yourself, or even go on a spiritual journey, because wherever you go, there you are. You are the presence in which the whole universe arises and subsides in an eternal, timeless here and now. Here and now is not a moment in time. It is the presence of being in which time is an experience as the recycling of thoughts and memories and emotions and desires and feelings and perceptions. In fact, every perception is a memory. Right now, you can only recognize me because you have a memory of experiencing me. Then you can say that's Deepak. But if you don't have the memory of having seen me before, then you can say that's a human being. Or you can say that's a male, or that's an Indian archetype, or whatever. That depends on your perception. But in fact, in every knowing, you are both the knower and the known. In every observation, you're both the observer and the observed. In every seeing, you're both the scenery and the seer. In every tasting, you're both the flavor and the experiencer of that. You are modifying yourself as mind, body, experience of the universe, but not only just your mind, body, and experience of the universe, but as all bodies, all minds, and all experiences of the universe. This is the ultimate reality, which is I am. And what's the secret? Be here now. There's no point of arrival except where you are. You cannot move into where you're already standing. You cannot arrive where you already are. So just be. In the simplicity of being is self-realization. And that ultimately is all healing. I'm seeing beautiful messages from all of you, from Tunisia, from Jordan, from all different places of the world. And I'm very grateful that you feel that this is relevant to us even now during the COVID-19 crisis and beyond, because at some point everybody has existential anxiety, some degree of suffering, and the fear of death. And we don't need that, because where we are right now transcends all of that. Before a thought arises and after it subsides, you're already at peace. Okay, before any experience arises, you're at peace, and after the experience is over, you're at peace. And by cultivating presence in the midst of experience, you can always be at peace. So, my friends, today's message is pretty short, and it is once again, I am is invisible and inconceivable and cannot be known through a system of thought or an ideology or a philosophy or a science, because all ideologies, all systems of thought, all philosophies, all science are the products of I am. I am is the source of everything, including the scientific method. And all these different methods give us models of reality which are based on partial truth. Fundamental truth is infinite possibilities at all times. And you are that. So let's choose a mantra for today. How's we choose a mantra? I think because we're talking of ultimate reality, let today's mantra be Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. Brahman and Brahman. Brahman is cosmic consciousness. Brahman is the universe. Atman is Brahman. Atman is the self of the individual, the unconditioned self of the individual, which is the unconditioned self of the universe. Very simple. Aham Brahmasmi. We are in the midst of the birth of a new paradigm right now, and that new paradigm goes beyond all our differences, whether we identify ourselves as a race, ethnic background, financial status, religion, race, ideology, doesn't matter. We are I am before we are this or that. So let's get rid of all conditioning. Sham says, best time to break free from old conditionings and old paradigms. Judy, thank you. David, thank you. And Isabel, thank you from Portugal. Tim, thank you from Malta. And Roberta, Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay, that's a good mantra too. Om Mani Padme Hum. Aham Brahmasmi. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. And before I leave, Ramanand Dikshit, Pragyanam Brahma, from the Brihadranayak Upanishad. Thank you, Ramanand, always the scholar. Stay healthy, stay well, and keep loving. By the way, that's another way to be grounded in I am. Accept here and now unconditionally. Accept everything and everybody unconditionally. Love everyone and everything unconditionally. Try it. It works.